everyone. Om Shanti. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with chanting of Om 5 times and get situated. So just relax yourself and let's take a deep inhalation.
What is 723? Yeah. 723? No, this is 723 started. Non so chi è, sta sopra il giorno cazzo.
And relax. And again, thank you everyone for joining. I know somebody's had an unmute on. So just make sure we are recording this. When you do talk, it will be recorded. So before you speak, just make sure that mute is on, okay? Just for everyone's peace of mind. It really doesn't bother me, but just making sure that that mute is on. I do unmute everyone, but sometimes accidentally. If you unmuted, then I will not know. All right, let's start with 5 minutes of deep inhalation and exhalation. So just again, relax yourself. Let's take a deep breath, just normally, but utilizing the full capacity of your lungs. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to do this for the next 5 minutes. And as we chant Om in the beginning for 5 times, we are aware that we are not this body, we are the soul, the energy, and that energy actually is serving. This whole entire, each and every cells of the body is actually radiating through that soul's energy. So when we understand that I, the soul, am responsible for this body, and this body is serving me, it's very deep, but very easy, actually, knowledge to understand. Because once you understand that, you are actually in charge of your 5 senses and any illness that you have. A lot of times, continue to breathe in and out. We do this for 5 minutes. And always remember, as I'm talking, you can listen and also do your 5 minutes of deep inhalation and exhalation. This will increase our immune system and it will bring a peace of mind. Because in this world, the stage that we're in now, a lot of upheaval is going on. So to bring this into control, sometimes it becomes very difficult. So when we focus on deep inhalation and exhalation, it's not just about breathing in and out. Remember? It is that energy, that subtle energy that is working within you, which is utilizing the power, the oxygen that is within you to fix any cells that are damaged. And the cells can get damaged by many ways. One is by, of course, the five elements, what we eat, what we think, all of that affects our body. So to be in control, to be in that stable mind, I'm able to be in that upheaval. I'm able to be in that moment of that peace, zeal, enthusiasm, pure thoughts are coming in me. So all of that is giving me that what I was looking for outside. So it is only the journey within that will give you what we are all looking for. For that, we have to sit down. For that, we have to focus. And for that, we have to believe. And for that, we have to cooperate. For that, we have to have that understanding that yes, I'm responsible for whatever is happening in me. It is my accounts I have to settle, because it is not that I can create my account and I can have somebody else destroy those accounts. It cannot happen. So even, let's say, due to karma, anything happens, yeah? Accept it and then try to work on it. So let's say you do your breathing, you do your meditation, eat right. All of that is actually helping you dissolve your karma. Let's say you have an anger, and that is causing you a lot of illness, upheaval in your body, blood pressure, any kind of psychosomatic diseases, because it's coming from here, because the mind is not stable. All of that is because of my doing. Once I change that doing into action and realizing that I need to make a change, then the next moment changes. It is as simple as that. So when karma bhog comes, it's going to come to each and every one of us. It's not that we do all the breathing exercises, we do meditation, we do eat right. All of that is happening. But even despite of doing all of that, when those accounts come, how stable am I? And that is the strength we develop every single day when we practice meditation, when we do breathing exercises, when we eat right, when we think right about other people. So it's a holistic way of healing ourselves. When that holistic approach is used, then we can say that we are balanced and we're happy. And relax. Wonderful. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on to our next breathing. Again, very simple breathing. If you're not sure, just follow me. And if you still are not sure, just do slowly so you can understand what you're doing. Yeah, one is just doing it, the other is really understanding what my part in what I'm doing, the method that I'm doing, is that correct or not? So forceful exhalation. So every second we're going to exhale. You're sitting in a perfectly normal position. Your spine is erect. All you're doing is blowing the air out. And if you put your finger right below, you can actually feel the air coming out. For some people, it's every second. For some people, every 2 seconds. For some people, It's 2-3 times a second. They're fast. But what we are doing is just every second one. So we'll do this for next 5 minutes. If you get tired in between after 1 minute, take a pause for 10 seconds and start again. Eventually, the practice will be that you are able to do this for 5 minutes without stopping. This breathing has to be done on empty stomach just to make sure that we are doing it right and we know the precautions. Also, make sure your empty stomach, again, empty stomach is very important. And if you've had a surgery in the midsection, you cannot do this for 3 to 6 months. Just remember that. Any other area of the body, it varies, but especially in the midsection, whatever surgery you had. So skip this for 3 to 6 months until it completely heals. As I'm exhaling, let's again bring the awareness, go within, and just go ahead and cleanse yourself. As you exhale, just throw out anything that, first of all, you do not like about yourself. Forget about others. Okay? First of all, in order to cleanse ourselves, we need to know what cleaning we are doing. Because if we don't know, then basically there is no use of doing anything. So just remember, as I'm exhaling, all that I've been holding on, negativity, any vices that we all have in subtle ways. So imagine that you're throwing that out and divine energy, God's energy is purifying me. I'm completely free of those vices. Take anything, whatever that you have weakness of that, just go ahead and release that. Continue to see that. It's out of my system. Yeah? My body is working perfect. My organs are now working perfectly. Before, they were feeling the stress of my own emotions, and now I'm completely free of that. Now visualize those organs or whatever organ that you are looking for to fix. Visualize that organ completely cured, whether it could be kidneys, liver, pancreas, stomach, anything. So again, we're doing the action, visualizing what we want, and we're saying, yes, it's done. So when you create that picture, that's what we are doing as we are exhaling. So we're in the moment, we are in the awareness, we know what actions we are doing, and also we have a target, aim and objective. It brings that stability of mind when we are focused and we know exactly what we want. Otherwise, this mind creates so many different thoughts. And the intellect cannot decide. So it's confused. When the intellect is clear, then the mind will calm down. The thoughts will calm down. Let's say when you're feeling fantastic, your thoughts are very less. It's not going too much. But suppose something went wrong. Your thoughts will multiply in no time without us being even aware of it. Somebody else has to point out, and we will be in ignorance and we say, no, it's not happening to me. But it's very subtle way because we don't know. So that's why self-check and change is very important. Before even somebody tells us what we need to fix, let's every day cleanse ourselves. and see what we need to fix. We all have fixing to do. None of us are perfect, and our objective is to become that. So nobody knows ourselves better than ourselves. So with that light, divine light, entering, giving me all that it needs to purify me. And with that energy together, combined, I'm completely free of any vices. My organs are working perfectly, and I feel great. And relax. It was 5 minutes. Now we're going to do our next breathing for 5 minutes. Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to take a right hand, close the right side, inhale through your left, exhale right, inhale right, and exhale left. Inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left. And let's continue this. This also creates a beautiful state of peace and stable mind. When I'm connected with the breath, that is the awareness that I need. Don't think about anything else. Just be in that awareness. Left side inhalation is fixing the right side of my body. The right side of inhalation is fixing the left side of my body. Okay? So left and right, when they're stable, when they're in balance, we can achieve that state of bliss, happiness. Also, when we are doing that, that divine energy connection is very, very important. I will continue to speak of that because without that, we are incomplete. So just remember that light is coming through me and I'm connected to that. And that connection with my action is purifying me. So my left and right side of the brain is completely stable. My intellect is completely clear. I'm able to make the decisions without any problems. The sign of stable mind is you're not worried about anyone else but yourself. You're taking care of yourself, and the rest is being already taken care of. When the instability comes is when we are worrying about other people. Yeah, that we have to fix them. We have to make sure we tell them to do this. Everybody has a script. Everybody has their part to play. Let's say if I go and play their part, what will happen to your part then? Somebody will come and fix your part, right? So we have a habit of getting into somebody else's script and fixing them. So even if we do have that weakness, let's go ahead and change that today. We all have it because it's a deep, deep habit. And any habits, if I focus, if I'm aware of it, I can change it. And when I change my old habits, I become new. And that is transformation. Transformation can only happen if I'm not that old anymore and I become new. And that will happen slowly, gradually, and while you are working towards it, when you remain And that zeal, enthusiasm, faith, connection with higher power, all of that will work towards helping us build that immune system that we all talk about. We say that we can be attracted to many things from outside, but if you take care of yourself in this way, there's no way we can be attracted. Even if it comes, we will be able to fight it because we are taking care of ourselves. So every day, just making sure that I am taking care of myself and the rest is assured they're all taken care of. Even that much change will bring big difference in our lives. And relax. When you end on the left side, you can relax. This breathing is very, very good. Let's say something is bothering you and you're not able to focus. Just sit down and do this breathing. Just a few minutes. You will notice that you're much more calmer. If you have a headache next time and you try this for 5 minutes, your headache 80% will disappear. It's a very, very powerful breathing. All the breathings that we are doing, 5, they're very powerful. And if we just maintain that, that's all we need. All right. Now let's do some exercises for our upper body. If you're sitting, you can stand up. And as always, let's shake our tree and just move your arms and move your body sideways and just move your hands. Okay? And just relax. Anything heavy on your mind that's penetrating in the body, go ahead and release it. And just shake it off. Keep breathing in and out. It increases our oxygen level. And that takes care of each and every cell of our body. Good. Now go ahead and put your hands in your playful position. And as you inhale, go ahead and bring your arms out. And feel those shoulder blades in the back coming together. Exhale, come back in. Wonderful. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Go ahead and interlock your fingers on top of your head. And if you're standing, you can stand up on your toes as you inhale. Bring your arms all the way up. And if you're not stable with your feet, just go ahead and raise your arms and exhale down. Wonderful. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Imagine your energy rising from your toes all the way up to your head. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale down. Inhale. And exhale down. Inhale. And exhale down. Wonderful. And relax. Now our next pose is embracing. So inhale. And go ahead and spread your arms around. And imagine you're hugging the whole world. The whole world is hugging you back. Inhale. Visualize that there is nothing that I cannot do. Everything is under my control. Inhale. Just say I'm perfectly healthy and happy. And exhale. Inhale. Visualize giving that power to the whole world who are in need this moment. Exhale. Inhale. Feel that joy and happiness. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Okay. And as you're doing it, be in that zeal and enthusiasm with your right arm. Go ahead and shift to the left side and feel that stretch on the right. Wonderful. And the opposite. Inhale. And you can hold that posture if you want for a few seconds. Exhale, come back in. Wonderful. Inhale. These are very light yogic stretches, but very powerful. Again, it is not that how hard you work out, it's how smart you work out. Our body doesn't need much of a workout because throughout the day we are doing so many things. Your body is getting the exercise. So what we are doing is working our joints and muscles. So the whole day we can spend doing what we have to do. And exhale and left. And exhale and relax. Wonderful. Now let's go ahead and our finger knuckles. Again, very easy, but very powerful. When we have arthritis or any sort of inflammation in the body, even doing this becomes hard. Yeah, because the uric acid gets built up in our knuckles, our fingers. So just doing this makes our hands, fingers flexible. And go ahead and thank your hands and fingers for doing all the work. Make a fist and open, fist and open. Be grateful for everything that you've been blessed with. When we say everything that we are blessed with, is everything that is given to us by divine, by God for free. Our body is for free, right? That's why sometimes we don't want to take care of it. We say it's there and it should take care on its own. But our actions are very, very important. Reverse. That's why following daily routine, taking care of ourselves, is the key to our well-being. And relax. Arms straight, inhale and exhale. Sideways, inhale and exhale. Make sure they're straight and they're not going down like that. Just straight. Inhale and exhale. This class is good for everyone from child 2 to 3 years old to 100 plus years old. So if you have child who is cooperative, they can be on this class and take the benefit and relax. And shoulders. Inhale and exhale. When you rotate your shoulders, imagine they're perfectly flexible. You're able to go up and around without any discomfort. And reverse. Keep inhaling and exhaling. So you're rotating. We're not just going up and down. Just make sure your rotation, shoulder rotation is going. Okay. Go ahead and put your arms, hands on your shoulders, elbows in, up and around. Inhale and exhale. And reverse. Inhale and exhale. If you have a habit of drinking water as you're eating, if you can change one of that habit, it will benefit a lot to your stomach. Inhale, neck. So you can drink water after 1 hour. And if you must drink anything because you're so used to that habit, make sure you drink hot water and just sip it if you need it. Over time, even that will go away. Do not consume yogurt in the nighttime, and make sure don't have any yogurt with any fruits in it because it has a different acid. When you wake up in the morning, right side and left, just drink whatever much you can drink water, warm water. Aloe vera is very good, so you can drink the aloe vera juice with the water, and that will help body cleanse a lot of toxins. Right side and left. And relax. Clockwise, inhale and exhale. Just simple changes of the water remedy will give you lots of comfort. And reverse. And if you have a cold or cough, ginger and honey paste with a little bit of turmeric if you want to add. It's very good. So suppose you feel you're not feeling so good, your throat hurts. Gargle first that whole day and take this. Next day, you will be perfect and relax. Wonderful. Let's do the eyeballs. I want you to look straight and just move your eyeballs up and down, up and down. Up and down. You can feel the eyeballs stretching those muscles. Right, left, right, left, right, left. So just continue to do that without moving your head. Clockwise. Doesn't matter which way you do, just make sure to do the opposite. If you're wearing glasses, this could be the time that you want to remove it for a few minutes if you feel comfortable. Otherwise, it's okay. Reverse. And relax. With your left hand, press the left side of your brain. So your head is going to resist when you press. Right side. Middle. You can also use two hands to do that. Okay, and behind. And relax. Wonderful. Okay, if you're standing, you may sit down and we'll go ahead and do our second phase of breathing. 5 minutes of forceful exhalation. Okay, Kapalbhati. Every second one. If you're a beginner, you cannot do every second. 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Whatever your comfort zone is, continue to do that, then your body will follow. Again, keep that focus, the awareness that divine energy's light is within me, and I'm cleansing all vices. We are both combined, and I'm becoming pure. I'm becoming fearless. I'm perfectly healthy. My whole family is perfectly healthy and they're safe. Everything that is happening around in the world, it is just is. No questions of why. Just accept. Everything is happening for a reason. When we accept, we automatically receive that stable mind. It is when we don't accept anything that our mind boggles. It goes in a fast pace. So the best way to really stabilize your mind is to accept it. Don't let anything inside bother you. Yes, you're seeing something that is not according to your principles, according to your way of doing. You can see it, but even from seeing, just visualize that you have not seen. That is stable mind. Yes, it can be achieved. There are so many upheaval things happening in the world. We don't go around fixing everything, do we? If everyone just tried to do that, then we would all be in distress all the time. And that's why the world is facing those challenges now. Those challenges are coming every day to each one of us. Whether you are Gyani or Agyani, whether you have knowledge or don't have knowledge, we are facing those challenges. But in midst of challenges, how stable are we? That shows our transformation. That shows that you are master of these senses, your mind. Everything is under your control. We are only worried if things are not in our control. If they're in our control, then we're always happy, right? If our family is listening to us, everyone around is listening to us, if things are going according to everything that I want, peace of mind is very easy. But to achieve that peace of mind in midst of crisis is the practice which we all have to do every single day, regardless of how elevated we can be. That's why when we're humble, none of that I know can come in, because it is just what it is. And relax. Wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead and do our next breathing for 5 minutes. Anulom Vilom. With your right hand, close the right side. Inhale through your left. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. And let's continue this. Let's talk about the benefits of the breathing techniques that we use and how it helps us to build the immune system. So, chanting of Om 5 times brings the awareness of who I am. I am the soul, and this is my body, and we are taking care of this body. So, we have the exact purpose. We know exactly what we are doing. The second breathing that we do Inhale and exhale actually brings our lungs to its highest capacity. Majority of the times we use the shallow breathing, which is just happening throughout the day. And when you're conscious and consciously taking that breath in, you're using the bottom, middle, and top portion of your lungs. Okay, so the diseases that can help with those is asthma, anything related to heart, your immune system gets built up. The third breathing that we do, forceful exhalation, exercises all your organs in the midsection. It increases your blood count. There is no science, there is no medicine out there which can increase your blood count. So by doing this, you increase your white blood cells. It balances your red blood cells, platelets, all the important cells in your body, and all the organs in the midsection. And each and every organ has lots of cells that are being affected. So even those are getting fixed in subtle way. So blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, all of that, you will see that reversing. And automatically our vices actually go down because we are in that stable mind when we're doing breathing. Connecting with divine, it's almost breathing meditation. And then Anulom Vilom, the one we are doing, alternate nostril breathing, the benefits of that are enormous. Sometimes it is difficult and it's routine and it's something that I have to do every day, so we get tired. But when you know the benefit of how it helps you, it stabilizes your mind. 95% of your stress gets reduced by doing this. Your memory power increases. As we know, as we get old, we lose some of that memory cells that we have. So it regenerates those. Arthritis, anything with itis diseases will get balanced. If you have heart-related problem, you have a stroke, you have arteries which are clogged, cholesterol buildup, all of that, you will see the benefits coming to you as you practice it every day. The only thing we have to do is become disciplined. And we have to do it every day. Just like we eat every day, we sleep every day. We don't just drink and sleep once a week. What would happen? That we do, but when it comes to really taking care of this body, which actually helps you serve yourself first and others, you also have to maintain that and balance that as well. One is soul, the other is body. So soul needs knowledge to get balance. Body needs certain exercises, nutrition, vitamins, minerals to balance it. So breathing exercises will give you all that you need. And then the stretches that we do, which gives our joints and muscles what it needs. All right. Now relax and we'll do our next breathing, Brahmari. We'll do that for 5 times. Okay, and let's go ahead and do our acupressure. So we're going to clap as much as we can. Exactly. Okay, wonderful. And if you have any questions, if you have any and then if you're sitting on the floor, great. Go ahead and your feet are spread apart as much as you can. With your right hand, touch your left toe and the opposite. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing in and out. This takes care of the lower part of our body, and a complete package in 1 hour makes us feel good mentally and physically, so we can serve the whole world. And relax, and forward and back, forward and back. Inhale and exhale. And naturally, if you're physically feeling better, then our zeal and enthusiasm comes naturally as well. Because if we are in pain, our mind continues to go in that. So initially, it's an effort to bring that new habit. Create that new habit for some times, and it will become part of you. Yeah, the initial phase is the hardest for me to do this every single day. Sideways. And once I create it, it becomes easier. Anything that you do again and again, as they say, for 30 days, 60, 90 days, it becomes part of your new habit. And that's how we check and change. Circle, inhale and exhale. And reverse. Okay, wiggle your toes. Wonderful. hands, spread them apart, toes in and out, circle them. And reverse. Beautiful. Beautiful. Tap your knees on the floor. Beautiful. Now go ahead and lock your kneecaps. So if you push your knees down, they're locked. And then you release it, they're unlocked. So just do that for a few times. You can do this exercise anytime if you're sitting around. It's very good for the knees, kneecaps. Okay, now go ahead and interlock your fingers. Go around your toes and back. It's grinding asana. So inhale and exhale. And again, if you have any questions at the end of the session, you can ask. And let's reverse. Inhale and exhale. I do post this class in WhatsApp group. So if I don't have your phone number, and if you want the video, so you can practice every day, at the end of the class, you can go ahead and send me a text on my phone number. And last but not the least, butterfly. This butterfly is a very good exercise. If you cannot do with both legs, do with one, and then eventually it will become better. Wonderful. And with that, we will end our session in flying stage. Thank you all for joining. Om Shanti.